Make sure we live. Everything good. Okay. Alrighty, YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with yet another live stream. I know it's been a while since I did my last live stream, but we're back with one. And man, what it could be a better time. It couldn't have been a better time. We're literally 4 days away from kickoff against the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's what this live stream is going to consist of: us previewing the game versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Tomorrow is the Chiefs and Texans. I cannot wait. And you know I could have done this by myself. I have my two guests with me, so you guys already know who I am. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, of course. But I'm gonna bring on my guests and let them introduce themselves. So let me bring them up here right quick. We're gonna start off with the man of the hour, of course. First time on this channel right here, and let's bring him aboard. There you go. Introduce yourself, Protect, man.
What's going on, man? What's up, YouTube? Juan Gotti subscribers, what's up? It's your boy Tone, aka Protect Sports, man. Hope everybody had a wonderful Wednesday. We 4 days away from the beginning of the season, or I'll begin with our Washington football team season, and we're 1 day away from our season opener. I've been doing YouTube for about a year now, man, and I love this platform. I love what it brings. I love my Washington football team fans, formerly known as these guys. And shout out to Juan Guy for having me on the channel. I very appreciate him. If you want to hit the subscribe button on my channel, I very appreciate it. I do have a giveaway at 500 subscribers, so help me get there. And I will be giving away a Washington football team jersey and some other stuff on my channel. So go check out the giveaway video on my channel and all my other content. Thanks again for Juan Guy for having me on. I appreciate you, dog. My man.
Yeah, definitely for sure. No problem. I always gotta, share it out, man, because we're not like the Cowboys, we're not like the Patriots who creators are actually big on this platform. We're all small, so we have to work together. So with you out the way, let's move on to my boy Sanchez for five on the path closing in 1,000 subscribers. Take it away.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, what's up, Juan? Protect. It's good to see you, brother.
What's going
And
on, my guy? What's up with
again,
you?
so hey,
Yeah, we in the building, man.
yeah, Sanchez 405 from On the Warpath. Yeah, and like Juan said, we are 71
For the
people away. I think last time I checked from 1,000. Almost close to that cash cow as well, but that's not the important thing. I'll say that right now. And but I appreciate it. And I do have a quick change I'm going to make because I said, you know what, this is iconic, right? This always going to be my baby. But I had to. I got to put it on.
Oh
Got to
man.
put it on.
No.
I gotta put it on, man.
No,
Gotta put it on.
no.
Gotta put it on for this time. The first time I had it on. So you know what? It's
Hey, it's
okay.
cool.
I'm still got my stuff in the back and everything. But yeah, it's always a good time to be on here. Pleasure to be on here. Honor to be on here. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely for sure,
Yeah,
man. Like I
same here.
said once again, it's always a blessing to work with you guys, man. It's no fun doing it alone. I know it's a lot of people that like working alone, but they kind of feel that we are all in. We need each other. It's
Yeah.
it's no fun without it. And I'll be joining you soon with the Washington gear. I got some stuff coming in, so I know it's gonna hurt, but
I
we
can't.
It
gotta
I
hurt.
can't comment.
gotta
I can't
move.
comment
We
right
gotta
now, bro.
move on. We gotta move
It
Yeah,
on
you're
hurt.
right. You're
because
right. You're right. You're right.
it's gonna be legendary after this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna be our name no more. So, with that being said, let's get to some of these people in the chat. Clover, what's going on? Franklin,
What's
what's up?
going?
Someone said 16 and no. I think you're crazy. I'm hoping. I hope so. But I think you're crazy. Gotta be realistic. Brandon, what's going on? Washington football team news. What's up? Reggie Reg was good. 24-17, he says. And we're going to get into that later. But I just wanted to say what's up to all the guys in the chat. Burgundy and Gold fan all day. What's going on?
My man Sean
And
was good, man.
with that out the way, you know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Week
You
one,
see
baby.
you see them to
Week
my
one.
right or my left rather, right in real life but left on the screen. You see we got some business to take care early and often. Some family business to take care early and often.
Louis
And
T.K. family business for sure.
that's what this stream is gonna be all about, really, outside of our own guys. But before we handle the birds, we gotta talk about our own guys. So the injury report came out today, and I think I could be mistaken, but it said that Kendall Fuller was out for a game for week 1. And I don't know how you guys feel about that, only because in the unofficial depth chart they had him playing outside. Now Ron Rivera did say that was the unofficial depth chart, but I feel as though that was really the actual one. Only position, like he said, that was subjected to change all the time was the running back position. So with Kendall Fuller being out week 1, are you guys a little concerned considering the fact that our secondary is already not that good?
I'll let Corey
I
start. Go
go.
ahead.
Yeah, go. No, you go ahead, man. You go ahead.
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm a little concerned. When I did see the injury report, it did say he was limited to practice with the knee. But if he is actually out, I haven't checked in the last like couple hours. But if it says he's out, then I am extremely concerned because that just means that's another man down in the secondary. You got Deshaun Jackson to contend with. You got Alshon Jeffrey. I know Jalen Rager's out, but that's still like we have not had a good history covering the tight end position anyway. So with that being said, I think if we're out a corner, that means we can have problems with the wide receivers as well as the tight end. So it is kind of concerning, most definitely.
Yeah, definitely. I can agree with you on that for sure. And like I said, you already heard my piece, so now on the warpath, Sean, baby, what do you
Yeah.
feel? Talk
Well,
to me.
if it is, if I haven't seen anything where he's out, so that's a plus. I think he's just limited, but he did. They said he fully dressed and everything, so I don't think he'll be a concern for week 1. I think he'll still start. But if it does come to where his progression isn't the best, and they put him on the inactive list, that does leave me with a little bit of concern. But who better to take on as far from a wide receiver standpoint than the Eagles in week 1? I mean, they didn't have a wide receiver did not have over 500 yards receiving last year with this team. So I think that's a good test for your cornerbacks because Deshaun Jackson, we're worried about him, but 154 yards of his 159 yards last year were in one game, and that was against Washington. And Alshon Jeffrey only had 409 yards, something like that. And I'm not worried. I'm not concerned about it. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. He'll be ready to go come week 1. He's got that lunch pail mentality from Virginia Tech. He'll be ready.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
That's
definitely for
true.
sure. But
That's true.
that's what I was saying. I didn't think he was out, but someone said he was. So I don't know if they were just trolling or whatever. But who knows?
Probably trolling.
And our injuries are not nowhere near as bad as Philadelphia. I mean, we could literally write a whole paper full of injuries for Philadelphia. Now I did see that Jalen Rager was practicing back today in full participation in practice, but me personally, I wouldn't play him if I was an Eagles fan or Eagles coach because I wouldn't rush him back just for week 1. But like I said, they're decimated with injuries, bro. Jalen Rager, Lane Johnson is not going, most likely isn't going to play. Brandon Brooks is out. They had to put Jason Peters at left tackle. Andre Dillard is out for, I believe, the whole season too. So they're literally decimated with injuries. They traded away Sidney Jones. I think Avonte Maddox too. I don't know who the other guy was. I know it was Sidney Jones.
They cut Sidney Jones.
Yeah, they cut him.
Yeah, they cut Sidney Jones. Thank you. They cut Cravon LeBlanc, but they did get him back. So their secondary is looking probably worse than ours. I think their two corners is Slade and also Avonte Maddox. And then they said they were going to put Jalen Mills at safety because he didn't work out at cornerback. So, like I said, our secondary is weak too, but they're literally decimated with injuries. And me personally, I don't have no faith in their secondary. And that's the only reason why I say we don't blow them out is because of Carson Wentz. That's me personally. If they didn't have Carson Wentz, it really would be a walk in the park. But we can't say that because we're Washington fans. But you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah, man, Darius Slay, the number one corner. They paid him all that money this all season, but he literally said it himself. He cannot check Terry McLaurin. They already came out and said they're gonna have him shadowing Terry McLaurin. So, with that being said, we know who's going to win that battle. He's literally, I like to look at Darius Slay as a little faster Josh Norman. He's a zone corner, but when you ask him to play on an island with no safety help, he's getting demolished.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But my thing between Slay and Norman is that I think you said Slay is faster. Also, Slay is much more physical at the line of scrimmage. Like if he can disrupt your route at the line, he's good. But if he let
Right.
you let a receiver get a free release on him, Slay is getting toasted, deep fried, sauteed, whatever you want to call it. He's getting all that. He's getting all the work, especially Terry. I think Terry's going to destroy him. Oh my goodness. Pray for Darius Slay. Pray for him.
Oh,
Pray for
Lordy.
him. Pray for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, man. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to be realistic. I just don't see how Philadelphia. Actually, let me take this back. Let me be more aggressive with it. We can lose this game. If we lose this game, we could be in a world of trouble for 0-16. I'm being honest. You can say I'm being biased, whatever you want to say, Eagles fans, but I don't see a reason why we should lose this game, bro. We're literally more healthier than you guys. And it's just like you guys are if we lose this game, bro, I swear, we're in a world of trouble. I'm just being honest. We're literally in for a long season.
Hold up. Time out. Given. I get you saying, Juan. I actually agree with you to a certain extent. This is where we part ways. Remember last season? No receivers. They had Greg Ward and a broken up Miles Sanders. They came to Washington and whooped us. Okay? Yeah. So anything can happen. As long as they got Carson Wentz, anything can happen. So I wouldn't say we supposed to steamroll them and nothing like that. They had the better quarterback and the better coach. So
They still
no.
Well,
I get what you're saying though.
To that point, Tony, Washington was up double digits in both of these games last year. They didn't whoop us. If you think about it, it was a 3-point game in December. Besides when Dwayne fumbled that ball off that sack strip and they took it back, right? That's 30. That was what 20. It was like 31-27, right?
4-27. But 37-27. 37.
Yeah. It was 10 points, but they scored that 6 at the end.
Yeah.
So right there, that was a 4-point game. And then if you want to look at it, you were up 20-7 going into halftime, and then got outscored because you didn't make adjustments. So to say that this team whipped us, and you've got a quarterback in Carson Wentz, who I've got the number right here. He's 7 and the record with the Eagles when he throws over 300 yards. They are 7-11. They've lost 11 games when he throws over 300 yards or more.
Great research.
So,
I did not know that.
And if you sack them, and here's another magic number for you. If you sack them 4 times, that percentage goes down to 3-7. So they lose. So they're losing if you sack them 4 times and you make them throw 300 yards. Like So I don't. He's the most emasculated quarterback in the NFL. I keep on saying that because he was supposed to be the franchise savior, and Nick Foles, who can't beat Mitchell Trubisky out, has a statue in front of Lincoln Financial Field. So he's always trying to prove something. And he played in the little cupcake league.
Let me say it like this. Like I said, I agree.
Good research, though.
Right?
Incredible research. But incredible research.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Stephen A. Warpath, man. But nah.
My headline ain't that bad, is it?
I wasn't even talking about the headline. I was talking about the research. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. But like I was saying, I agree with you on that, but you gotta think about it like this, bro. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but Carson Wentz healthy, the top quarterback in this league. Top quarterback in this league. You can't tell me he's not. My list goes Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Lamar Jackson. I don't know who my fourth would be. It'll probably be Carson Wentz, and then maybe Drew Brees. I don't know, but I know Carson Wentz is in that discussion when healthy. And then let's just be real. You can say Nick Foles won them that Super Bowl. He has a statue in front of Lincoln Financial Field and all that. Cool, that's great. Without Carson Wentz, they wouldn't have had that 14-2 record. Without Carson Wentz, they wouldn't have had that first round bye. And I guarantee you, if Carson Wentz never had that torn ACL, if he would have never ran that, he got hurt against the Rams when he ran in for a first down and they, crushed his leg. So if that doesn't happen, I guarantee they still win the Super Bowl. I think they do. I'm a Redskins fan or a Washington fan,
I can agree
but
with
I still don't see it, bro. I don't see it, man.
He's not the best He's not even the best quarterback in this division. He's not the best quarterback in this division.
Hold on.
He's not.
He's not.
No, he's not. I'm telling y'all. He's not the best quarterback in his division.
Is it Dak? You said Dak?
Yes. Dak can show up. I'm not. I don't like.
Hold on.
Hey,
hold on.
They're both. It's minuscule though. It's like Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz right here. Carson Wentz won a playoff game. Carson Wentz won a playoff game.
He can't control it. He got hurt. He got hurt in the Super Bowl run. Listen. Hear me out. Year before last, or whenever they win the Super Bowl, he got hurt, right? 2018, he got hurt again. Then last year, they were playing Seattle. If he wouldn't have got that cheap shot by Jadeveon Clowney, they would have won that game, right or wrong. Because all momentum was going to their side. They had the home field advantage.
They couldn't beat them in the regular season. Why do you think they were going to beat them in the playoffs? They hopped into the playoffs. Bruh, I'm just saying, hey, I'm throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there. No, I'm just saying. I hate Dak Prescott. I really do. Like, don't think I'm a Dak Prescott cheerleader, because I'm not. I'm just saying, because what is the key thing outside of execution for a starting quarterback in the National Football League? Your availability, right?
Right.
In the win playoff game. Dak has won a playoff game. He's won a division twice, right? So that's their one impeding factor. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Hey, yo. All right, no, don't even interrupt. I'm gonna ask you this: was Dak Prescott ever an MVP candidate in his career? Yes or no?
Fair. That's fair, and you're right. No, he wasn't. Was Dak? He win more than 10 games in his career in the season besides the rookie season. Let's go get down the way. He win more than 10 games. Didn't he win? They won 10 games in
I said more than 10.
More than 10. No.
With that. Okay. And one more.
Wentz only won one.
One more question. Did he not throw for 5,000 yards last year and they went 8-8? Yes or no?
Who? Dak? Yeah, they went 8-8.
For 5,000 yards and they went 8-8.
He did. You're right.
Hold on.
Okay. In the discussion.
I understand that. Listen, but I understand what on the whip have trying to say. But listen, hear me out. Dak Prescott, if you want to go off of stats, Carson Wentz wins, and this is why I'm about to tell you why. Dak Prescott, all of his games where he got all them yards, they're either blowing the team out or getting blown out. So if you're getting blown out, defenses are going to relax and you can easily go down the field. Hence why Kirk Cousins had all them yards here in Washington. We were getting blown out majority of the time and they were just getting dink and dunk passes every fourth quarter late in the game. So, with that being said, Carson Wentz is the overall better quarterback. But if you want to go off of stats, of course Dak Prescott's going to have the better stats because he gets all of his yards in garbage time. He gets all of his yards in garbage time.
Hey.
All right, Corey.
Who has more wins as a quarterback? Who has more wins as a quarterback?
To be fair, I believe when did Carson Wentz get drafted? 2017?
2016, they were both drafted the same year.
Okay, never mind that. Okay. That's cool and all. Right? But this is why I'm about to separate your opinion right here.
Okay, go ahead.
You put Dak Prescott in Carson Wentz's position last year with Greg Ward, whoever their other receivers were last year, I guarantee you they don't make it to the playoffs. Carson Wentz literally took that team to the playoffs last year, would have won if he didn't get a cheap shot by Jadeveon Clowney, right or wrong. Because they were winning. I believe they were winning, and they had momentum going on their side. They were at home. You know how crazy the link gets. So I guarantee you Carson Wentz stays in that game, he wins.
I'm a piggyback.
He probably would have beat New England. Go ahead.
Did Carson Wentz ever have Ezekiel Elliott? No.
No.
Has he had an Amari Cooper?
Has Dak
No.
ever had that defense?
Has Wentz had a Marcus Allen? No. He had all of that and threw for 5,000 yards and sat his butt home. I don't want to hear nothing about Dak again. Don't get me wrong. I think Dak's a good quarterback.
Okay.
I think Wentz is a franchise-changing quarterback because he can do things when players are not around him that Dak can't do. If Dak doesn't have that around him, he's not Dak Prescott. He's an average starter, and you could book that right now. If Wentz had if you swap teams, you think Dak has division titles? No. Do you think Dak wins Rookie of the Year? No. Because he don't have Zeke. He doesn't have Amari Cooper. Well, he didn't have Amari Cooper the entire time, given. But you get my point. He didn't. He don't have Zeke and all the other guys he had around his whole career. He's always had a 1,200-yard, 1,300-yard back. The last couple of years he had Amari Cooper, and then he has Michael Gallup, and he got CeeDee Lamb. Like he's always had a good team around him offensively, and not to mention the best offensive line in football for 3 years straight. Come on, man. Come on.
Ain't no reason why you can't perform under that. If you can't perform under that, then there's a reason why you went 4th round. Like I'm saying, you put Dak Prescott and we're forgetting that we played these guys Sunday. We're forgetting that we played these guys Sunday.
Don't give me that argument.
I'm just saying, who was his head coach, y'all? Come on now.
Jason Garrett. Okay, I'll give you that.
And you act like Doug Peterson is is one of the best coaches.
I'm not saying he's one of the best coaches. But who's the coaches he had? While Dak had an offense, Dallas's defense was lacking. Dallas's defense was lacking a little bit. And then Philadelphia had a lights out. Really, honestly, Nick Foles shouldn't have won that Super Bowl, right? How did he win that Super Bowl? You telling me if Dak was in that spot, he wouldn't have won that Super Bowl? Is Foles better than Dak? I'm just playing devil's advocate, y'all. That's all. I'm just saying, I think Dak is a better quarterback because of his availability. He has more wins. He's never had a losing season. With whatever talent he has, he's been able to, that's what I'm saying.
I can't.
I hear you. That's fine.
And this argument is making me forget we're supposed to be hating both of these guys. You got me over here defending Carson Wentz, a guy that we play Sunday. I got you over here defending Dak Prescott, a guy that we supposed to hate. So either way, none of us wins in this discussion. Like, let's be real. Nah, but in all seriousness, man, we can all have our different opinions. We can have our different opinions, but I just feel like Carson Wentz is a better quarterback. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear you.
Let's move on to some other stuff. The injury report for both teams, like I said, is for the Eagles is detrimental. Half of their offensive line is out. Jalen Reagor is most likely going to be out. Alshon Jeffrey is dealing with a foot injury, and I believe that's it. I think it's I think Fletcher Cox was on there. I could be wrong, but I think it was a defensive tackle that was on there dealing with a hamstring pectoral, something like that. Mm-hmm. So they're detrimented with injuries. All injury report was Kendall Fuller, Antonio Golden, who sustained a concussion, but he was practicing today, so I don't know how severe that is. And I can't remember anyone else that was really important. So, like I said, it's no reason why we shouldn't win this game. And let's get into previewing this game. So, let's say Washington take on Philadelphia Sunday at 1 p.m. What are you looking for in this game, and what are your keys to victory?
Well, I think I gave away 2 of them already. Magic number's 4 sacks, right? You gotta get to them 4 times. Take down Carson Wentz, right? They aren't going to stretch the field with Deshaun Jackson like they did last year. He's probably got some underlying issue, I think. Don't let him beat him. Put a safety over there, make adjustments. I think that Miles Sanders, if he's healthy, he's key to their success along with Zach Ertz. They only have 2 tight ends on the roster, I think, and they may have put Richard Rodgers today on their practice squad. And their 2 tight ends were their top 2 receivers last year. So your linebackers are going to be key in that case. And you got KPL, who is going to be a first-time starter. He's 28, but they say he's got a little bit of speed. So can that speed match up with Zach Ertz? And I think as far as like on the offensive side of the ball is you're going to play small ball. What are your tight ends going to do? Because they don't respect what you do. The only thing they respect on there is Terry McLaurin. So they'll probably double up Terry. So what's Dontrell Inman going to do? What's Steve Sims going to do? How are you going to creatively put the ball in your playmakers' hands if you're Scott Turner, who averaged last year in that last month of the season, their offense averaged almost 4 turnovers a game. Granted, they were decimated with injuries and they were switching between Will Greer and Kyle Allen. But I think that's what the key to winning is. How are you going to get the ball into your playmakers' hands creatively?
Right, yeah, definitely, for sure. I agree with you on that. And before we get into that, shout out to my boy BD, man. BD, thank you for the $5 donation. He says, I love the Stephen A. Warpath, Gotti. Hey, I might have created something, man.
Let me tell you something there, brother. I'm going to tell you, brother Juan. This is asinine.
This is blasphemy.
Blasphemous. This is blasphemous.
Nah,
oh,
yeah, definitely.
My Lord.
Yeah, but back to what you said. I agree with you 100% about who we gotta create. We gotta create against this team because in my opinion, I don't care how banged up this defense is or this team. In fact, it is. As long as they have Carson Wentz as their quarterback, they always have a chance to win. They always have a chance to win.
Your mic went out, Juan. Yeah. They always got a chance to win, though, with Carson Wentz. I know, Gunner. I'm going to go like this. Get there. Can't hear you still. I can't hear you. Dun, dun, dun. I am not Juan Gotti, as you can tell, but he'll be back. Glare? I got a glare? That better? Brady isn't top 10. I don't think Matt Ryan's top 10. Still can't hear you, bro. Oh, Gunner there, brother. Oh, you better watch that because the specificity of the rhetorical quotation device that you have used to describe the, as the Hispanics would say, cabeza of me is detrimental to the reality of what is going on at this temperament. What's up, Thomas? Clover, do you think Young is going to get a sack? Oh, yeah, I think he's going to get a sack. Brother going to eat. The rookie's going to show up. He's going to eat. I think Ryan Kerrigan might get his sack. That's 2 sacks right there. That's 2 sacks. So we need 2 more. Who going to get it? Yeah. We winning 24-10. I hear you. Yeah, it's receding. Dude, I did read Montez. Yeah, Sweat's going to eat too. I think he'll have more sacks than Chase will at the end by the time it's all over with because they're going to double team Chase. Yeah, I said my hairline's like the national debt, Gunner. You can see it right here. It's how it's crooked and everything. It's like it's going up. Yeah, I agree with you, Clover. Yeah, he does sound. He's just born professional. He's a man. That's all it is. I mean, Jay Gruden's a boy. You could tell how he acted. If that situation with him and Capri Bibbs is true, he's nothing but a man child. Sprinkles 2 touchdowns. I hear you, Franklin. Yeah, 1,000 subs. I think it did. Lane Johnson might be out. Lord, dear God, yes. Who they gonna put out there? But you know what? Doug Peterson deserves to get kicked in the face because he told them. I was reading a report this morning that Mike Groh, who was their offensive coordinator last year, he fired him. But he told everybody, he told people in the press conference after the Seattle game that they were going to be retained, him and somebody else, and then he fired him. But he said they were going to be retained, and it took them by surprise too. Did you buy a Washington jersey? No, I don't buy jerseys. We got BT. You right, Reggie Reg. Who you got getting the third wild card? Us. Where's it at? See, y'all done made me mad. Y'all calling me Stephen A. This team right here. That former team right there. Nah, Frank, I ain't got 2 channels. I'm playing interference right now. Nah, man. We just need to start a network. The Washington Football Alliance. Eagles willing to sit guys because they think we are easy to win. They might have Johnson out of right too, and then a 30. Yeah.
We
Thank
good?
you. Yes, man. You had to answer all these questions.
Yo.
Hey, shout out to On the Warpath for holding it down, man. Literally, that deserves a subscription, man. That literally deserves a subscription, bro. I don't know what's going on with this microphone, bro. I really don't.
Internet, I had a power surge in my.
My bad. Hey, can we first of all shout out to On the Warpath 1. That's 1. But 2, shout out to the people that actually stayed in the stream.
Yeah.
They actually stayed
Shout
with your boys. With your boys, actually. I should say your boys, because there's 3 of us. But back on topic, like I was saying, we were dang, you got me losing my train. What were we talking about? You got to refresh me. I don't know. What were we talking? Were we talking about the week 1, right? I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, I agree with you 100% on that. For us to win this game, 3 things. And it's way more than this, but my main 3: contain Carson Wentz. Notice I said contain, because you can't stop a bomb from blowing up. You can only hope for less impact. And Carson Wentz is a bomb. I don't care what you say. Carson Wentz is a bomb. 2, contain Zach Ertz. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this here first before Sunday even come, and I don't want you guys to be mad. I'm trying to help you guys brace for impact. Zach Ertz is still going to demolish us. I don't care what linebacking core we have. Zach Ertz is going to demolish us. We've always struggled with Zach Ertz. And I know here come the comments. Well, we was in the 3-4 under Greg Minuski. We can go way back. Not even way back. A couple years before Greg Minuski. We were under Joe Burry. I understand that. But Zach Ertz is just a different breed. A top tight end in the league. So we can only hope we can contain him. We only can hope we can contain him. And 2, we have, or 3, I should say, we have to get after Carson Wentz. And when I say get after Carson Wentz, I don't mean just sack him, because I know you guys remember that Monday night game. We had him wrapped up. What happened? He gets out of there. So we have to wrap him up. Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, I need you to smother him. Chase Young, go for that ball. Montez Sweat, go for that ball, man. I cannot wait. Oh my God. But yeah, man, those are really the main 3. What are your main 3 keys to victory? What's that?
All right, so 1, I completely agree with number 1. Well, number one, it's always every week stop the run, stop the run, make the opponent's team one dimensional, force them to pass. Number two, so you can put your ears back, clean your ears back, go get Wentz. You know what I mean? Number two, yeah, it's contain Zach Ertz. My thing is Zach Ertz is 8 against us year upon year, game after game, matchup after matchup. It just contains Zach. Make sure Zach isn't getting 11 catches for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns or some crazy number like that. And number three to me is that we have to keep it safe to tough for Deshaun Jackson. He's beaten us in his first in Philly. He's burnt us before. He burnt us last year for 154 on the warpath.
But to admit, my bad for cutting you off. My bad for cutting you off. But to be fair, Josh Norman was checking him, bro.
Yeah, give him, bro.
I can run faster than Josh Norman.
And I get the secondary communication was horrible. But that's what I'm saying. In this game, we got to keep it safe to top for Deshaun. Troy Apke, go sideline to sideline. He go on a 9 route. Don't let him catch it. Smack the living crap out of him. And show we're not playing with them. You're not getting them 9 for $154, 2 tubs. It's not happening around here. No. I got one more for you. I got a fourth one. I need my man, Mr. 24. You talking Josh Norman, apparently. We know who that's on. My man, AG. I need my man to go crazy. I need to go crazy. Right? I need to get every type of touches everywhere and all that. I need him to eat, bro. I need him to eat. So that's my 4 keys to victory.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like I said before, and I don't think we talked about this, but I'm pretty sure you guys know. Ron Rivera came to the podium today, and he was like, he said the running back core is probably the only, or the running back position is the only one to change, because when the unofficial depth chart came out the other day, a lot of people were freaking out because J.D. McKissic was the starter, and he said it himself. He's like, this running back room is is going to be ran by committee. So what that means is, if you guys don't understand, whoever's the hot hand is going to get the dose of the carries. One week it could be AG, the next week it could be JD, the next week it could be Bryce Love, the next week it could be Peyton Barber. You never know. And that's what's so good about this offense and the way we run things, or we're going to run things. We don't know. So AG got to go off, like you said, and we got to contain their weapons. I mean, like I said, we don't know yet. We probably won't know until Friday who's actually going to be active or not, because I doubt Ray Rager plays. But if he does, then oof, because he's literally, he can run. He can run, to say the least. He can run. He might actually be the best receiver to come from TCU. We know that them TCU boys ain't good for making receivers, Josh Dawson. My bad. I ain't make him up.
It's the Dropson.
But you get what I'm saying. We gotta contain those guys, man. And let's get to some of these comments right here. I feel like I've been disgracing my boys. 1,000 subs with no video says Eagles win, Cards lost, Browns lost, Ravens lost, Rams win, Giants win, Cowboys lost. Okay. So he did the whole
week 1 slate.
No, he did the whole schedule. So he said he has us going 8-8, 4-2 in the division. I can see it, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. So we gotta key in on this Eagles game. What is it gonna take for us to win this game? I know you guys said your keys to victory, but me personally, and I know you probably can agree with me on this, we have to see how this team comes out second half, because we were kicking. You know what? First half 17-0. Come out at halftime flat. So the most important thing for this team to be successful week 1 and just in this season, don't matter how we start, it's always how you finish. So hopefully we come out week 1 at halftime with some urgency.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. But that's why I think the new coaching staff comes into play. With Jay Gruden, we always had nice leads, and we like nice things. We had nice things going, and then the other team comes back, and you're like, how did they come back from 17 down? Now they up 12. What the heck is going on here? Oh, we were just up 14. Now the game tied. What are they doing? Like, oh my gosh! Like, that's always how it was with the Jay Gruden staff. I think with this staff, that won't happen. We go up 17-0 and Philly or in DC on Sunday, we stomping their neck out. The game's over with. Like, it's not no comeback. There's no we back in the game. No, they're gonna step on their throat. They're gonna keep the gas pedal going. They're gonna blow them out. Like, it's not gonna happen like that. So I think second half's the key this year. I completely agree with you, Juan. Making adjustments to what they do, come out their adjustments, and just making plays in the second half. It's something we don't do in games unless we're getting destroyed. And then, here we go. The Jets game, perfect example last week, Jets game. We down 34-3. Now guys going to catch the screen for a touchdown. And now we want to get another touchdown and get back to 17. No. Play well the entire game. Play well all 60 minutes. It's a 60-minute game, not a 30-minute game. So I expect this team to play 60 minutes hard and scratch and claw every game. I don't expect the inconsistency. Now, we're going to have some bad moments. We're young. Young teams know how to win. But we should be playing hard all 60 minutes and playing some good, solid football all 60 minutes every week. I don't expect that to happen.
Yeah. You wanna chime in on that or?
Yeah. So I think the biggest thing you got to do is everybody likes money, right? You like to cash in. Money down's third down, right? The Eagles converted 22 third downs against this team last year in 2 games. Washington only converted 9. You got to keep them off the field in one respect, and you got to stay on the field. You got to cash in on the money down. If you can do it, like it's simple. Don't go in here thinking like if you think you got 2 yards to go, if you trust your running backs, go and run the ball, right? Don't try to throw it 30 yards down the field. Just get the 2 yards, pick it up, move the ball, matriculate. Keep, like Juan said, if Carson Wentz is key, right? What should you do on offense? You should probably run the ball. You should probably play ball control offense, convert your third down. So I think that's going to be huge. Is the third down, money down, cashing it in. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And don't turn the ball over, of course, right?
Win the turnover battle.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, win the third down battle.
But to piggyback off you, Corey, I get you saying meticulate, nickel and down the field, keep your opponent's offense off the field. I agree with that. Playing ball control, time of possession is huge, and keeping Wentz on the sideline, scratching his head, look at the playbook all daggone day. That's a great idea. But we gotta score points.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think when it's time to strike, we need to strike.
Yeah.
And as Louis T would say, field goals don't win games, touchdowns do. So we got to score in the red zone too. That's all I would say.
Yeah, no, I agree wholeheartedly with you, Tony. And like I said, my theory is converting on third downs, right? That gets you down the field, that keeps you on the field, and that gets you in punching in, gives you a better chance to punch stuff in. So, I agree.
When it's time to make a big play, like a huge
play, no.
Yeah.
No. What they always say, chicks love the long ball. Like if you got a chance to go
baseball
after
reference
it,
right there.
Yeah, you go after it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, definitely for sure. And my boy 1,000 subs with no video 2.0 says my key is don't allow a lot of turnovers or have a lot of turnovers when you have a solid lead. Run the ball and chew the clock. Take every chance you have to.
Uh-oh. Juan,
we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, bro. It's like a delay now.
Bro, we all having problems except for Corey over here, man. I had a power surge. His mic got. Come on, son. We haven't.
Don't jinx it. Why are you gonna jinx me like that, Tony? Come on now, man.
Corey the GOAT, man. I swear.
Nah, I don't know about that. Shoot, I ain't.
You the GOAT in the stream right now. You say over here.
Shoot, bruh, nah, ain't the GOAT. I just. It's just a rough day.
You were a superhero today, Daggett. You came in on the street. No one,
man.
You say?
No one. I'm here. Oh yeah.
Why you sound like that girl I called in high school one time, and she's like, I can't hear you. Sorry, you're breaking up, and she just had her hand over the phone. So.
Hey, dog, go ahead, yo.
Oh man.
We good.
Oh,
there we go.
I wish you could be there Sunday, Corey.
Who, man? Shoot.
Next time.
You can't have a lot of crazy up in one place, man. You can't have all this crazy up in one place.
Oh, nah. That would be lit. Nah, we still can't hear you, Brody.
Say something.
He just said something. Can't hear him.
Yeah.
My G.
Oh, Lord.
Gotti, no, Gotti. No, Gotti.
Yeah. Say something, Juan.
Juan.
Nope.
Nah.
Fam, it's not. It's like you break. It's like you, like when you say something, it's like you break up and you're not saying anything, and then it like kind of phases in. Maybe try to go out and come back in again. That might work. Say something. Oh, I heard something. There you go.
No.
There you go, right there.
We good?
There it is.
Good,
Yeah.
This it happens. It happens. I can use my PC mic, but I don't know why I keep connecting to my phone. I have no idea. So I gotta fix that out later. But like we were saying, you gotta get off the field on third downs, man, because we know Carson Wentz kills us. And not even Carson Wentz, just in general. We have to get off on third down. We have to get off of the field on third down. That pressure, we got to dial up some blitzes, get after Carson Wentz. Can't let him get comfortable, because as soon as you let him sit back there, he can dial us up. After that, we got to see who's going to be the other guy to step up alongside Trey.
Uh-oh. It did it again. Juan.
Yeah.
We know.
Oh, my God. So wwho's going to be the second person to step up with Terry McLaurin? That's what we get. I think that's what Juan's saying.
I think it's Steven Sims.
Yeah.
Man. I know Mikael Roby Coleman is their nickel corner. I don't think it handles Steven, man. I think Steven gonna break his ass off all day long. He gonna just.
Oh yeah.
I think Steven Sims might lead the team in receiving at the end of the game, because they're gonna like Juan. They're gonna double Terry. They gonna keep a safety up top for Terry. Press him at the line with Slay. Try to get physical with him. So I think Steven Sims gonna be one-on-one with McKay Roby Coleman or one-on-one with a linebacker. I can't beat that matchup.
Hey man, you
check that boy, and linebacker certainly can't check him. So
I think you're underselling. You right? You might be underselling the tight ends. Really, old Logan Thomas, Jeremy Sprinkle.
We good?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Whoa, that.
Hopefully this lasts. But like I was saying, man, we gotta see who's gonna be that guy to help. Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin's gonna get double teamed. When he's not double teamed, he's killing Darius Slay. But we're just gonna go in this game thinking that he's gonna get double teamed on every play. So we gotta see who that guy is gonna be to step up next to him. Dontre Emmett, Logan Thomas, AG, Steven Sims. We gotta see who's gonna be that guy. And if I'm Scott Turner, first play of the game, I'm taking a deep ball to test that secondary. I'm throwing a deep ball to test that secondary. I'm stretching them out. I'm calling 5 wides, empty backfields if we have to. I'm stretching them out. I'm throwing the ball, because we know how good that defensive line is. We know how good that defensive line is. So we got to attack that weak secondary. Like you said, we got to attack Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox. It's the same for us. They can't keep up with our defensive line. We can't keep up with theirs. We got to see what offensive line is going to hold up longer, because we know they're both going to implode. But we got to see who's going to hold up longer. And we got to hope that our offensive line is going to hold up longer. Jerron Christian.
I'm worried.
Wes Martin. Chase Roulier.
I'm worried about Christian. I'm worried.
I'm not.
I'm petrified. Derek Barnett, it's your first matchup as a starter. I'm petrified, bro. I think he'll hold his own.
I had never heard no one say.
I'm a little trepid.
Yeah, but I'll see if it was Jay Gruden still here. But Ron Rivera knows what's best. So with that being said, I'm pretty sure if Jerron Christian was horrible, he wouldn't be starting.
That's true.
He wouldn't be starting. And Morgan Moses, it's my boy Mo. Yeah, he holds a lot, but he's been playing hurt. This is the first time since I believe we drafted him or his rookie season. Since he's been healthy. Every offseason he's always nursing an injury. So this offseason right here, he lost weight and he was healthy. He wasn't nursing no injuries. So I feel as though Morgan Moses is gonna have a breakout year this year if he can stay healthy. And the reason why he was holding so much is because he didn't have confidence in his body. He didn't have confidence in his body.
I'm not worried about Morgan Moses, though. I'm not worried about Moses. I'm
Yeah.
not worried about no one on the line except for Jerron Christian. I'm not worried about Wes Martin. I'm not worried about Chase Roulier.
Yeah.
I'm dang on showing worried about Brandon Sheriff. You know,
He did his
I'm
health.
not worried
Yeah.
about Momo. I'm worried about Jerron Christian Sr. That's what I'm worried about. I want to know how he's going to handle Derek Barnett. I want a one-on-one, Imano tackle versus end, how he's going to handle Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett is a monster when he's engaged. He's a monster.
I can see that very well, and you don't. We haven't seen him play. We ain't seen no preseason. We only seen a little bit of training camp, so I can understand why you're worried. So we just gotta wait and see how he plays. But this guy's been going up against Chase Young, Montez Sweat, and Ryan Kerrigan, Ryan Anderson, all training camp.
That's true.
He's worked out with Trent Williams. Trent Williams literally told Ron Rivera that he's in good hands with Jerron Christian. So with that being said,
that's all good points.
I can understand why you worry, but we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see.
Any given Sunday, man. Any given Sunday.
That's right.
3 days away. 4 days away.
Yes,
Now, the next thing I want to talk about, because we're only going to be on for an hour and some change. We know we normally go just an hour, but since we were having problems, we're going to stay on a little bit longer, just a little bit. What are your projected stat lines for Dwayne Haskins this upcoming game, realistically and biasly? If you want to throw a bias in there, because you know I'm going to throw a bias in there, but we can go realistic. We can start on the Warpath. What's your realistic stat line for Dwayne Haskins week 1?
He's going to throw 6,000 yards. Oh, he's going to throw 600 yards, 7 touchdowns, no picks. He's going to be
MVP. MVP.
Oh God! Let me put this cocaine away for a minute. Hold on. Let me put the cocaine away. All right.
All right, go ahead.
Come on, damn.
Rookie stat number.
Right.
7 TDs.
Realistically, I think he has a good shot. I say 280. He throws a touchdown, maybe a pick. I just think that they're not going to put the ball in his hand that much, to make those big plays. I think they're going to rely a lot on the offense. He might. I'll say 2 touchdowns. He'll throw 2 touchdowns. My biggest concern is, though, even with Dwayne Haskins' stat line, is what if Dwayne gets you down there to the 1? Who's going to be the goal line back?
Payne Barber.
Payne Barber. That's what I said too.
Payne Barber. Most physical on all of them.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I don't pay AGs either.
And you want the season? You want a season stat line too, Juan?
No, not right now.
Okay, good.
All right, so
10,000.
My realistic stat line, and I know y'all gonna take this with a grain of salt because, you know what I've been saying. He's winning MVP this year. Call me crazy, but you back with me in 6 months when it happens. That's my bias right there. But realistically, I got 2 sides to this. One, I've been comparing him to Lamar Jackson all season, and I'm not saying because of the way his ability is to move out that pocket and run, because we know no one matches Lamar Jackson. But I'm saying their storylines. Last year, the first year Lamar Jackson came to the Ravens, he wasn't in a system that fit him. They had a whole year. They fit a scheme around Lamar Jackson's ability to be good, and you've seen what happened. Dwayne Haskins put in a bad system like Lamar Jackson was. But this year, we have a coaching staff that believes in him. We have a coaching staff that actually wants him. And we have a coaching staff that builded a scheme around his ability. So, I could very well see Dwayne Haskins having a Lamar Jackson week 1. If you guys remember last year, Lamar Jackson went down to Miami, threw 5 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. I could very well see that. I could see Dwayne doing that because of how banged up this secondary is. But that's not realistic. I'm gonna be honest, that's not realistic. But I would not be surprised if that happened. Realistically, I have Dwayne throwing probably 200, 200, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles. Because but on the warpath is where I disagree with him. He's saying that they're not gonna put the ball in his hands out the jump. I don't think that. I think they're gonna put the ball in his hands out the jump actually, because they want to see what he got. This offense is built around passing, air Coryell. So you want to air that thing out. I think we're gonna air it out early and often to show Philly how we coming.
Okay.
So 2 touchdowns, 20 yards, but don't be surprised if he has Lamar Jackson opener 5 touchdowns, because this secondary is horrible.
All right, so I guess I'm process elimination. I'm last. Okay. I'm gonna give you a full stat line. So I think Haas is going to have about 25 pass attempts. I'll say about 19 for 25, 215, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. I do think they're going to run the ball first to soften up that defensive line, kind of grind them out a little bit, get them tired, bring play action fake, open up the belly, get Terry McLaurin on those crossing routes, things like that, those chunk plays on 15, 20-yard plays. And then I think in the red zone, it's Logan Thomas time. We see in training camp. And he'll might get 2 tubs of maybe 3 or 4 catches because he's gonna probably catch them on the red zone. And they're gonna light him up. I outside of Slade, who you scared in the secondary? Like when you
I'm not even scared of Slade.
We had the mic issues. I'll say Nicole Roby Coleman, Steven Sims gonna eat him up. I'm not worried who's checking Dontrell Emmett. And then you know what I'm saying, we got Slade on Terry, so and they'll probably double team Terry like you stated. So that means everyone's gonna be 1-on-1. So I really think Terry might not have a big game, he might not have that many catches, but I think Steven Sims, Dontrell Emmett, and Logan Thomas are gonna definitely eat along with Antonio Gibson. So I say about 215 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, 25 pass attempts.
Yeah, definitely. I could very well see that. And like I said, once we get in that red zone, it's no reason why red zone efficiency isn't good this year. It's no reason, because I know you guys remember the 49ers game, couldn't punch it in. Minnesota game, we should have had 21 points. Got in the red zone 3 times, couldn't cash in. So, and a part of that was no tight end. So now we have Logan Thomas, who seems to be really solid and really way better than what I expected. So, and you seeing how everyone they got in the red zone this training camp, they cashed in. So I don't see there's no reason why our red zone efficiency is going to be good. So I just hope this team could really surprise us, but I would not be surprised if they don't. I would not be surprised if we going out there and get blown out. That's just me being blunt and honest. Like I said, this team could very well surprise me and actually be way better than we expect, or this team could be what we expect. You know what I'm saying? And week 1 is here, baby. It is here. A couple more sleeps. Tomorrow is Chiefs versus Texans, so I'm getting happy for that, just to see some football. And yeah, man, Dwayne, it's your time. Last thing I wanted to talk about before we get out of here was, how do you feel about the captains? Dwayne was the offensive captain, which I believe that is the right thing to do. He's literally the quarterback, and it just gives him a confidence booster. Secondly, Brandon Sheriff, I believe, is the offensive captain, or offensive line captain, or whatever it is. Landon Collins is the voice of the secondary, and I can't remember who's the last one off the top of my head, but
Jonathan
Allen. Jonathan Allen. Okay, thank you, Jonathin Allen. How do you guys feel about that? Would you change or
no? Perfect choices in mind.
No, I think it's straight. And DeShazier Everett's proven why he's a captain every year now, because he's like that special teams ace. And I still don't know how he makes that roster, but I guess he plays so well on special teams that they've got to give him that seat. I think this is like his 3rd year in a row with it, so he flies under the radar.
Yep, definitely, for sure.
And when he comes in, he gives some quality snaps. It's not like he plays when he comes in the game. So
right, yeah, definitely, for sure. So, like I said, a couple things. We're about to wrap up here, but a couple things I wanted to talk about before we got out of here was, what do you guys think is going to be the biggest, I wouldn't say breakout player, but who do you guys see having the biggest impact, offense or defense, week 1? Me, I believe that Chase Young is going to obliterate Jason Peters. Jason Peters, don't get me wrong, he is a Hall of Famer, but you're 38. I feel bad for you, bro. You didn't want to play left tackle, but you had to. Now you got to get this work. Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Ryan Kerrigan, Ryan Anderson. So you don't get a break. You don't get a break. So I feel bad for you, but I don't. I don't. We're gonna kill you. Also, Troy Aikman. I could very well see Troy Aikman going out there and balling up, man. He's really had a phenomenal training camp. And yeah, so who do you guys see as a breakout player week 1, or who should we keep our eye on?
You want to go first, Corey? Or it doesn't matter?
You go ahead, Tony. That's fine.
Okay. I can use 2 players on each side of the ball. I completely agree with you. The defensive side, Juan. I do think Troy Apke is going to be smacking the crap out of receivers and make them think twice by running down the middle. And of course, it always going to be Chase, but I think Matt Ioannidis. If you watch Washington Football Live, there's a little Facebook show with Julie Donaldson. He has not had a sack against an NFC East team yet. I think that changes.
Wow.
I really think that he's going to get to Carson Wentz, and I look at Brandon Brooks is out. You know what I mean? So they're gonna put him right where Brandon Brooks is supposed to be at, and he's gonna beat Jason Kelce, whoever the guard is. They're gonna be so worried about the edge pressure that the inside pressure is gonna come to them, and Carson's gonna have a long day. And so that's my 2 defensive guys. On offense, I think Steven Sims. Roby Coleman can't handle Sims 1-on-1, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't think he wants no smoke. That's why he want to have defensive pass in the first NFC Championship games and things like that. I think he want no smoke with Steven Sims. He gonna come off the line and just eat him alive. And then Antonio Gibson. I just think he's gonna get the touches he's gonna have. He's gonna take advantage of and make big plays. So those are my guys.
Okay, cool.
Y'all picked the big one. Y'all took all the fun ones away. I'm just gonna say it because of Franklin in the comments. I think it's gonna be the tight ends because I think it's gonna be somebody you don't expect. It usually is in week 1 because you're just learning what these teams are. Let's go with the tandem of Logan Thomas and Jeremy Sprinkle. Maybe he might twinkle in the end zone once for us and shoplift a football in the end zone. On defense, I think it's going to be really interesting. I think the point of attack is the linebackers because I think we know what we have with the secondary, right? We know what we have with this defensive line, but I think at the end of the day, your linebackers, because their key is their tight ends, right? And getting in the running backs, getting to the second level. How do you leverage that with a combination? Is it going to be the combination of Sean Dion Hamilton and John Bostic and Kevin Pierre-Louis? Don't know, but I think those brothers have to, or whatever combination, they are the ones that will be the determining factor on how well this defense is. I don't think, like I said, as far as the secondary goes in the corners, just because of what the wide receivers were producing last year, they don't really fear me that much. I think it's more or less just the execution on that side. So we'll see. But I gave you a whole bunch of people. I gave you groups more than I gave you a player. But I think those 2 groups are going to be key, and how successful they are might help this team win.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you on that. But we gotta get to this bozo right quick. But before we get to this bozo, we gotta pray for my man Franklin. I think he made a bad choice. He said Sprinkle is on his fantasy team.
Oh, whoa, Frank, what are you doing?
Now I don't know if he's saying starting, which I hope he didn't. But if he's talking starting, bro, oh man. Frank, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you, man, but you made a poor choice, my friend. You made a poor choice. But now let's get to this bozo, and then we're gonna get out of here after this last topic. This guy says Washington is a joke of a team,
and you're a joke too.
I'm guessing you're a Cowboys fan, or I'm guessing you're an Eagles fan. I'm guessing.
Let's say guesses here, yeah.
It ain't even worth guessing.
And that leads me to my last discussion point. What is the final score going to be for you guys? I'll start it off. I'll say 24-13 Washington wins. Dwayne Haskins has his best day. Biasly, I say 42 to 25, 23. I'm just eager to see Dwayne throw for more than 5 touchdowns. But realistically, 24-13 Washington wins. And we start off 1-0. It's crazy how the Giants play the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cowboys play the Rams, but the Eagles and Washington face off week 1. So whoever wins this game, this is an important game already. Whoever wins not only goes 1-0 in the season, but 1-0 in the division. So essentially, we go 3-0. Essentially, or should I say 2-0 rather?
2-0.
You know, 2-0. I don't know why I said 3. I'm gonna say 2. But we go 2-0. If you want to think about it that way. It's really important. It's a really important game already, and I think that we go 24-13 Washington. What do you guys say about that?
I'll go 17-13 Washington.
That's fair.
I just said it. I said 17-13. I think this is going to be a shocking game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout by any means necessary. I think it's going to be a hard fought win by the team. I think the defense is going to be key to what they're doing, and that's what I'm thinking there. 17-13. It's going to be ugly. I think you're going to see a lot of unforced errors on both sides of the ball. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 17-13, burgundy and gold. And I'll go on the record and say this will be the only NFC East win you will see this week in this game.
Definitely for sure.
Yeah, this is the only win. I really do believe that. I give the Giants a better chance to upset Pittsburgh than I do Dallas to beat the Rams. And I don't even think the Rams are that good this year.
No. I'm sorry. I agree with you on both of them losing, but I give Dallas a better chance beating the Rams than I do Pittsburgh losing to the Giants because Pittsburgh.
And they got Judge Joe Judy as the coach, and Pittsburgh was good at beating at losing to New England.
Yeah, but they got Big Ben back. Juju's on the contract year, and that defense is top in the league, top 3, top 5 in the league. So I'll give Dallas a chance only because of how good their offense is.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like I said, I feel as though you're right. We're the only team to win this week. Now, my boy Pedro, shout out to Pedro Schmidt, he says 24-21 Washington wins. Now, I don't know if he's saying 24-21 on a game-winning field goal or a game-winning stop. I hope it's not that close. I don't want to have a heart attack that early in the season.
All right, so I guess it's my turn, right? It's my turn to give my final. It's tough. 21-20, Washington football team wins their debut with the new name. Last minute field goal, Jake Elliott misses, we win. I just think this game's gonna be nip and tuck. Both our defensive lines are really good. Both our offensive lines have some question marks. Both wide receiving cores have some question marks. There are a lot of question marks with both of these football teams, and they're going to all get answered or start to get answers to them this week. I just think we're going to make one more play than they're going to make. Just one more. Carson Wentz is going to ball out and all that, and I think he's going to play well. But we're going to make one more play defensively than they make. That's going to be a difference in the game.
Okay. My boy Franklin says 24-10 Washington. That Bozo says Haskins is captain, LOL, and then he just said Pedro needs a haircut, donate people. So I don't know. Oh, he's talking about me. I don't even know why I'm entertaining you guys. I don't understand.
The disrespect.
I don't really care for it, man. You're probably an Eagles fan and you're just salty that we're gonna beat you this weekend. But other than that, man, we're done here. We had a great stream. This is not gonna be the only time you see us three. We might come back for a pregame, postgame stream Sunday. I'm down to do the pregame stream. Just let me know. if y'all want to come
down
on,
too, bro.
I'm doing a pre-game stream and a post-game stream. So just let me know what you guys want to come on, and invite some other people, man. We can get it jumping. But as always, it's been boy Juan Gotti, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Washington football team. We're winning Sunday. We're 3 days away, 4 days away from Sunday. Tomorrow, season starts. I can't wait. I got the Chiefs winning in a massacre. And any final words, you guys?
I want to thank Juan Gotti once again for having me on this channel. I very appreciate it, man. If you like what I put down on this stream, man, go hit that subscribe button on me, man. And come join the ProTech fam. Once again, thanks Juan Gotti again for having me on his channel, man. And hey, one more thing. I'm also streaming too. I'm doing an all-day stream vlog on my channel on Sunday. So
Right.
hope I can have Juan on and have my man Corey on, and we can tee up. I'll be at the bar watching the game, so with Ed Oliver and BG fan all day. So go ahead and catch me on my channel, and hopefully we can link up again, Juan. It's dope. Most definitely dope.
Yeah, definitely for sure. We'll definitely do it again. Yeah. Once again, subscribe to ProTech's channel, and of course, you welcome for having me coming on the channel, man. It's no biggie. We're all a team, man. We're all a team. Like I said, we're building as a community because we're probably at the bottom of the totem pole compared to the Cowboys channels, the Giants channels, the Patriots channels. We're at the bottom, so we got to continue to build, and the only way to build is to work as a team. So, any final words on Warpath before we exit?
Yeah, thanks as always, Juan. It's always fun doing this. It's fun doing with you too, Tony.
My man.
Yeah, and I'll be doing a in-game stream on Sunday as well. I know that in conflicts with some folks, but if you want to come on, talk, chit chat, troll, I don't really care. You come on there, just keep it holy. That's all I like to say. And I will.
I'll pull up on you, Corey.
Right? Yeah, come on up in there. We talk, and I got 3 words for you, and this I'll leave it at that. Die, Eagles, die.
Get her! Get him out of here!
Peace. 26-24, my boy Justin says. But once again, like he said, die Eagles die. And on that note, we're out of here.
All right.
Peace.
See you, man.